Okay, so Masvidal. Who's his next fight? He's calling out Leon Edwards. He's talking all about the three-piece and
Can you explain what happened on Twitter between him and Cormier and Askren and everybody?
I don't know what happened with Cormier. I know Cormier said something about don't wait for the fight, and Masvidal got mad.
Masvidal said, "I'll be the champ soon." Now he wants to fight Leon Edwards after not talking about him to the press, acting like he was above him and he would never fight a guy on his level. And now that he's the champ, Masvidal is saying that he wants this fight, and DC was saying, don't call the guy out after you. Not that he'd been ducking him, but he'd been leaving him out of the conversation, like he's not on my level.
Which makes sense because...
And now that he wants a title shot after 3 losses in a row...
I'm not saying he doesn't...
He wants a title shot against this guy because he beat him up in the back and he shoved his face into... or what did he do? He spilled soda on him and he threw chickens at his face.
However, piece of soda.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I meant to say. Those are the punches, though, and not real food. But yeah, now he wants to.
I think
take on the lesser challenger.
Usman deserves a rematch, and if Leon Edwards was going to fight anybody, I'd want it to be the winner of Nate Diaz versus Chimaev.
Okay. I thought you were going to say Jorge Masvidal.
For some reason, Usman is injured and he can't fight because he deserves the rematch.
What would make way more sense than Nate Diaz versus Chimaev? Jorge Masvidal versus Chimaev.
That would be
That way at least he could fight Leon off of.
And then what would make more money? Honestly,
the MMA gods will not let this happen. Any of these scenarios.
Nate Diaz, George Masvidal are both are very popular fighters. The fight is going to sell pretty much the same either way. I don't know who would sell more. Maybe Nate Diaz at this time.
Nate Diaz is on his way out. He wants to do bare knuckle boxing. He wants to do jiu-jitsu with the stars.
What way
he wants to do intergender championship.
Nate Diaz Army?
I'm saying they gave him this fight because they assume he's going to lose.
Who would make what fight would make more money? Masvidal Chimaev or Nate Diaz Chimaev?
What I'm saying is it doesn't matter because they're feeding him to...
Yeah, they're feeding him to...
Yeah, but with Masvidal, they have a win-win. If Chimaev wins, he's on a fast track to a belt. If Jorge Masvidal wins, that boosts his star power back to pre-3 losses era, and then he could fight for the belt. But the way they're doing it, to me, doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so the point of this was who's his next fight? Real. Who do you think he should fight? I like the Gilbert Burns fight, and I think it might be booked. Is it booked?
I don't know, but that's a good idea.
That's a good fight because they're both coming off losses. They're both that's an easy fight. So if they fight and Chimaev, Nate Diaz fights, and the title fight is in place, then the winner of those 2 fights can fight on the undercard just in case anything happens on the main event.
Can you draw these things on Magic the Gathering cards so I can understand what you're talking about?
We need a whiteboard?
Yeah.
I told you we needed a whiteboard.
Just you can put it on.
I'll have fucking strings and shit like this. So this one goes to this. Follow my logic.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Charlie Day, that's who you're thinking of.
Ooh, Charlie Day. That's a good reference. What was your other reference earlier? I missed it. Some wrestler probably.
Yeah.
Who was
Rey Mysterio Jr.
No, it was something else.
Billy Kidman.
All right. McGregor looking all thick.
Won't fight for the rest of 22 as he plans acting debut. Tell him what movie he's going to be in.
Roadhouse.
The Reckoning.
Reckoning?
I think it's a prequel. It's like...
it's a prequel?
Isn't it?
Shit, I don't know.
It's Patrick Swayze in
Patrick
prison.
Swayze's character.
He does? I thought it was Jake Gyllenhaal. I thought he was going to be Sam, oh, well, with the mustache and the Sam, whatever his name is. Sam Neill.
I thought he was an Irish
No, wait,
fighter.
that's from... Oh, God, I'm so confused.
Okay, so who should he fight if he was to fight? I don't like the title fight. I don't like any of the... I don't like the Oliveira fight. Not because I don't want to see that fight.
Olive Garden.
He's calling out Oliveira.
Oliveira. That's what you put on your burns?
Oliveira?
Oh!
The champion.
Well, they're going to give him a title fight, so it doesn't matter what we think. Cause
he needs to fight, just get a fight under... So we can see the old Conor back.
And who do you think that should be against?
We have two good names.
In what weight class? Because he looks fucking stout right now. Come on, Ngannou?
Well, we have a genius who called him out at 170, even though he's a lightweight.
The genius, Macho Man's brother?
Not that one.
The genius. Lanny Poffo.
Who called him out?
If he fights Lanny Poffo.
Who called him out with, you should like that because he actually planned his post-fight speech. And it was perfect.
Tony Ferguson. Was it Tony Ferguson?
When has he had a post-fight speech that was perfect?
He has mentioned.
Planned it out.
He said he called out Conor with the exact same words 2 fights in a row, McNuggets. And he's like on a downhill slide. That'd be a good tune-up fight.
Post-fight speech.
I don't care. That'd be a good tune-up fight for Conor.
Michael Chandler.
Oh, Michael Jermaine Chandler. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you. Taz reference. ECW 1997. Okay, so Chandler.
Michael Chandler would be
that would be a great fight.
Masvidal would also be a good fight.
Anybody that's a striker, I agree. Let's not get him into a wrestle-heavy nut hugging.
Let's see a fight.
Yeah, let's see a knockdown drag out.
I don't know why he doesn't even talk about. He doesn't even engage in any conversation with this fight.
One of the
this fighter actually said Charles Oliveira was the hardest puncher he's ever faced.
Gaethje?
Gaethje said that Charles Oliveira punched him so hard he had a certain taste in his mouth.
Ooh, he knocked the taste buds out of his cheeks.
Something like that, but
damn.
I like Gaethje a lot.
Gaethje would be a great fight.
Those those are good fights.
Yep.
The only thing that sucks about those fights is I don't know who to root for because I like all the fighters involved. I want Conor to fight somebody that I can root wholeheartedly for his success.
That'd be hard to do with a guy who has a background.
And earlier I was like Bobby Green.
Bobby Flay.
But I like him so much. I'm like, I don't want to see him lose. I like his attitude. I like.
You know who doesn't turn down a good competition?
What about
Bobby Fischer?
Fiziev. Is that how you say his name? I can root against him.
That sounds familiar.
He's a good fighter. He's on the.
Is that a nut hugger?
He's going up and.
Wait a minute, he's not a striker though, is he? Wasn't that the wrestle submission heavy guy?
Shit, I think so. But
no, we only want strikers.
Somebody that
Gaethje.
If he lost,
Chandler.
He can come back. He's a young fighter.
I don't even want to see him fight Oliveira. Gaethje or Chandler.
I just want to see the Conor McGregor of old. So I want to see
that guy died a long time ago, and that guy, and then you're gonna catch.
Here we go.
You're gonna catch the Conor from Roadhouse from his freaking dressing room. What did we say about Paddy? What's going on with him?
We don't know who he's fighting next.
You know,
you were supposed to Google it.
Yeah, but what weight class is he in again?
He's lightweight.
Who else was in that weight class? Remind me.
He's not fighting any of the top 15 or top.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who could he possibly fight?
Anybody above
I can't name
top 20. He doesn't, and he said that like he doesn't have to fight anybody that is in the top 10.
I want to see him on jiu-jitsu with this.
I believe he actually said he wants to fight for the title in like 3 to 5 years. I think 3 years, which is a good.
Then why are we talking about him?
Because it's fucking Paddy the Paddy.
Paddy LaBelle, you silly man.
Who I want to actually watch fight live in London one
Fuck
day.
it, we'll do it live.
That's on my bucket list. You know how they
bucket list. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
They were talking about
Bill O'Reilly. No.
They were talking about Drake buying them Rolexes.
Why is Drake always creeping
Hey,
on this?
Paddy the Paddy, buy us tickets to go watch you in London, please.
Let's do that next year.
Whenever you fight. I don't give a shit when you fight.
So whenever they pay for it, we're down. All right.
If anybody out there is willing to pay for it, we're down.
Do we have any other topics?
What are we down for?
For going to London.
What's that gesture?
What else would we be down for? Wait,
Holy shit, I'm drunk on 2 shots.
Oh, good for you. 2 shots?
That's what we had.
All right.
We usually have half shots. Why the fuck did you fill it up?
I don't think I poured those. Was it a ghost?
Was it me?
If you're a ghost.
It was a ghost. Because you believe in ghosts so much.
Yeah. Yeah, when the wind attacks. All right, we'll get to these other topics next time. Here on the DM
what about
Fight
we
Club.
didn't talk about Meatball?
Why should we?
Because she's fucking awesome too.
Is she gonna fight for the championship tomorrow?
Maybe.
Doubtful.
Prediction. When he fights
Dancing
for
with
the
okay.
title,
She's
she's gonna fight for the title.
on the same card in London.
On the same card.
And a title defense or a
Wembley Stadium.
for the vacant
Wembley
title.
Stadium?
So David wants to see these two people fight each other for the title. This
In 3
misogynist piece of shit wants to see him beat
So
the
we're
crap
gonna
out
have
of
this clip.
his best friend, a lady, and he wants. This is terrible.
She's gonna fight. She fights at 125.
Does she? I haven't memorized her stats. She's fun to watch, but
She's already been reviewed on the UFC Fight Club before we were the DM Fight Club.
I didn't commit.
The DM Fight Club, David and Mason Fight Club.
DM us your picks.
Yeah, you're supposed to fucking DM us your picks. We haven't had any DMs except for.
And all we got was fight selections.
You're so-
Supposed to DM us your picks, you idiots. All right.
This is. Bro, there's probably more women, men watching this than women, so you're asking for dick pics.
Hey, fluff them up a little bit before, fellas. We don't want to see no. Come on, start talking about old Paulo Costa. Get a half chub going. All right.
Okay, so.
So that's our
Is
episode.
that our episode? Are we gonna ask for any questions?
I'll write the questions and I'll put your guys' name on it. Don't worry, I got you covered.
DM it. DM
Your
us
question is
questions.
coming next week. Yeah.
And we don't have a fight this weekend, which sucks. Which is why
We need to start making picks for all these other.
No, this is
organizations.
This is why we didn't have the episode till later, because there's no fight this weekend
Yeah.
until UFC 279.
Apologies all around.
What is UFC 279?
Okay, look it
So
up.
we can be excited about it.
Go here, and then go to neck. Oh my god.
UFC 279. Go. See how fast I am? Oh, that's the Chimaev versus Diaz.
All right, we'll have a lot to say about that
Next time.
next
I
time
can't
on
wait.
the DM Fight Club.
September 10th.
All right, that's 4 wrap-ups. Okay, go hit the
Hey,
button.
that's my niece's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Casey.
Oh, that's right before the day before my nephew's birthday, one of my best friend's birthday, and I know a lot of September 11th babies.
All right, so that's the end of our episode.
So go hit the stop button.